Broadcasting live from an Airstream somewhere in Tornado Alley, bringing you the people, places, and stories from the Panhandle to the Red River. This is your Only in Oklahoma show.
And welcome to the show. Today we're talking about a luxury stay that will blow you away. And after the break, we have a feedback frenzy. I'm Brett.
And I am Harley.
Speaking of frenzy and fried steak. What freaking blowout event was that?
I was shocked, actually.
People they go insane over some chicken fried steak.
I think we're going to get some more insanity with the
barbecue. When the barbecue thing rolls around?
Yeah.
I really think the barbecue could get ugly.
You are recording, right?
Yeah, I think so. Recording?
Okay.
I think the barbecue chicken fried. I think the challenges are going to kill it, but I really think barbecue.
Mm-hmm.
That one might be hard to beat. I don't know where you go. I'm already betting on futures here, but I don't know where you go after barbecue.
Yeah. Honestly,
I don't even want to think about it yet.
Yeah, I don't either. Like it's stressful.
It's the chicken fried steak championship was stressful.
Yes, it was.
Who would have thought we'd have been peppered with the flu, the bird flu, swine flu, H1N1?
Not only that, but I think there are some Kindles fans out there that are going to key our vehicles.
Kindles is going to come. I'm waiting to see what the aftermath. Once the word gets out, once the word really starts to get out, what happens next?
I don't know.
We may not be able to get into. We may have to wear disguises to get
to Kindles.
To get to Kindle,
we might.
That's all right.
So we are both on the mend. I think
both on the mend.
This has been weird. Like you were sick for literally a month.
And I'm
2.5 weeks in, and I'm finally over the hump. Like I'm on the down.
There were some days I called to check on you that I felt bad for checking on because you're like.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, bud.
Yeah.
It's rough.
And the thing about it was, with both of us, as soon as we start talking, 10 seconds in, we start coughing. Yeah.
And it doesn't go away.
No.
And it's the type of cough, literally, it starts, and there's no, it has to crash into the wall. There's no, like, okay. The domino effect
was bad.
Yeah.
But we're back.
We're ready to kick back and relax. Finally. Are we there yet?
So today's show, we're talking about a luxury stay.
A luxury stay.
In the Ouachita Mountains, the Ouachita Mountains.
The Ouachita Mountains.
Yeah. I really feel like everybody kind of needs to get away from time to time.
God, I need to get away now.
I like to camp in my RV, my camper.
Yeah.
I'm not a tent camper. I like to hike.
You've outgrown the primitive camping.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm just too old for it. But I like to hike. I like to detox from the Matrix.
Listen, people get killed in tents.
They do.
By animals.
They do, but I don't think that happens very often in Oklahoma.
A tent is a Ziploc bag for.
True.
Like that's a to-go box for a grizzly bear. Is a tent.
Yeah. There's probably a grizzly bear right now recording a TikTok video.
Right.
Sniffing a bag.
Yeah, sniffing it. Yeah.
It's a
probably
tent.
Yeah.
But everybody's different, I think. Like I said, I'm an RV guy. I like to hike. What about you, though, Brett?
I am, if I had more experience in an RV, and there's no experience to it. You show up, you crawl in a bed that's kind of comfortable. You get up early. I mean, I need a cabin. I need a porch. I need somewhere where I don't want to eat. I know you like to make hot dogs and scrambled eggs. I don't know if your menu has evolved since the last time you and I did anything like that, but the last time it was scrambled eggs, hot dogs, and pecans. There's something weird like that.
Yeah.
I kind of like a cabin.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a cabin getaway. Give me a whirlpool tub. That doesn't mean I like to glam.
Right.
I just want to go out, have my coffee with a nice view, listen to the squirrels and the woodpeckers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, honestly, however you enjoy nature,
right.
Sometimes you need a little bit more comfort, luxury.
Absolutely.
This place is the spot.
Yeah.
It's called Suite Serenity. They spell it Suite, Suite Serenity.
Well played.
A mountaintop cabin in Clayton, Oklahoma. Perfect place to unwind.
You had me at Suite Serenity.
Yeah.
Then you had me at anywhere but here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, God, I need to get away. I need to get in the car.
Well, I mean, this is a great place to do that.
Yeah.
It's about 3 hours from everywhere. 3 hours from Tulsa, 3 hours from
and plenty
Oklahoma
of stuff
City.
to do.
Tons of stuff to do. It's in southeast Oklahoma, foothills of the Ouachita Mountains.
Mm-hmm.
Sleepy little town, right at the top of a mountain with a gorgeous view of Sardis Lake.
Listen,
Yeah.
what's it rank?
Okay, so this is the thing. This place is literally in the top 1% of Airbnb stays. Top 1%.
1%.
Yes. It's gorgeous on the inside and out.
So they're the equivalent. If you want to compare it to something that we're like us, we're in the top 1% of Oklahoma.
I'm gonna say that we're in the top 0.0000001% of Oklahoma tourism podcast.
So are we? Does this cabin deserve us?
I think it's a good match.
I think
it's a good match.
It's a good match. It evens out.
They have wood accents throughout, inside and outside.
Yeah.
It feels like you're connected to nature.
I like that. I want to be connected. I want to walk outside. So I'm going to full disclosure.
Yeah.
You want to know how I stay connected to nature when I'm at home?
Let's hear it.
I open the back door.
Mm-hmm. I think that's the worst thing ever.
But I'm like, I can feel like I hear, and I close my eyes in the wind, I hear the voices of my ancestors. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When there's a full moon out, I feel like I'm like, oh, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's how I connect with, more to the point, I need to be at a cabin where I can go out on the deck and let her rip into the maple leaves, man. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think that would be an issue here. It's in the middle of nowhere.
In the middle of nowhere.
At the top of the mountain. There's nobody looking down from a taller spot.
But then there's also I have a paranoia.
Okay.
That I am being.
Well, you may not be able to pee outside at this cabin because one of the features that they do have for your security.
CCTV?
They have outside security
cameras. I don't
cameras.
like it. I'm already not liking it. I'm not saying I won't go.
Yeah.
But I had, after the drone incident in New Jersey, that whole thing.
Yeah.
I've been watching a bunch of Rogan stuff. We're talking about all the UFO tapes and security breach.
Mm-hmm.
I'm scared to death.
Well, they don't have cameras inside, which is good.
We don't know.
They said they don't.
I'm inclined to believe that they don't have security or any cameras in there. But knowing that they have cameras outside, why wouldn't they want to keep going? I mean, I'm not saying I'm not going, but I'm going to probably keep my clothes on the entire time.
Full kitchen, dining room, comfortable living room.
Yeah.
They have a loft space.
Oh, cool.
That is a great nook for reading a book or just not
being on your phone.
Face to face with somebody for a second.
When you just need a break. When you need a break from the break.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just a place to reflect.
Just to have a reflection. Honey, I love you, but
I need it without security cameras.
Without security.
Open floor plan, though. Like floor to ceiling windows.
Oh, man.
Spectacular views from every room. You've got the lake on one side, the mountains on the other side. It's completely relaxing inside and out. They do have Wi-Fi if you need to be connected. I say leave it.
Wi-Fi ruins everything. But I do know people in a modern era that don't have internet.
Yeah.
You don't have internet? You have to have internet. I don't care. I know. How do you not have internet? But if you're in a cabin, do you want internet?
I don't.
I don't want internet.
They have HDTV there. Again, I kind of think that the TV at the end of the day, sometimes you need.
Just as a background.
If it's raining outside and you just want, like to curl up and, enjoy the nature, but, like watch a scary movie or, a funny movie.
Something I noticed, and it's more specifically, I don't think I'm the only one that when you go out of town, if you're like me, you put it on Food Network, there's always a diners, drive-ins, and dives. I could watch diners, drive-ins, and dives. There's two things I watch when I'm out. Diners, drive-ins, and dives, and forensic on ID. But then you start watching Forensic Files and gets later, you're like, you start feeling kind of...
So there was a little nugget of information on the internet the other day. The lead singer of the band Devo.
Oh, yeah?
Makes $1 million a year, not from the song Whip It, from a completely unrelated song nobody knew about.
Yeah.
He makes $1 million a year because when MTV stopped playing music and they ran out of stuff to play, they started playing one show like 25 times a day. And that show has that song as the intro. The show is Ridiculousness.
Really?
He makes $1 million a year because they play reruns.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he's like, nobody even knows it's me.
That's wild.
Yeah.
God, I want to make $1 million.
Uh-huh.
Because right now everybody knows it's me and nobody wants to pay me $1 million. How ironic.
So, back to the cabin.
Yeah.
One of the things that I love, one of the features of this cabin that I absolutely love, they have the auto room darkening shades. So, you can see out everywhere, but with the push of a button, you can be in your own secluded little spot, and you don't have to worry about anybody seeing you. Dark, you don't have to wake up when the sun gets up.
You know what I like?
Yep.
I like when we always get these questions, and especially when we're talking about Southeast. Does Oklahoma have a mountain?
We do.
In fact, I learned the Ouachita Mountains in our backyard down here connect, like the mountains themselves, they go not only through Oklahoma, but I feel like I heard they connect in some way to the Rockies.
Well, it's possible. I don't know. I haven't ever seen that.
If you're out there, you're listening, go to southeastern Oklahoma and tell me it doesn't look.
We need a geologist.
We need somebody. We need
to
an
call
expert.
into the show.
We need a geologist to come in and say, yes, there are mountains, and not just a technicality. It's like Mount Scott.
Yeah.
When you start doing the measurements, as time goes on, it gets a little bit lower. But technically, it's a mountain. Some people call it a hill. It's a damn mountain. We have mountains.
We do.
We've got trees.
We do.
We're going to Texas. They ain't got nothing. They got Bucky. Congratulations, Texas. You got what is Bucky? A hedgehog? What is he?
I think he's a beaver. But the thing about Bucky's, it's a damn nightmare getting into the parking lot.
To get a barbecue sandwich.
That was made 16 hours earlier. Not a fan. You can like them if you want. I'm not a fan.
Eat your barbecue sandwich.
And when you're ready to call it a night, this cabin, Master Suite, has a king-size bed, plenty of room to spread out and relax. The bathroom, I love the bathroom.
What?
You
love the bathroom?
I love the bathroom. They have let me see if I can get the photo up on here for everybody to see. The bathroom looks out. You can see Sardis Lake in the
from the bathroom?
From the bathtub.
So when I'm popping, I'm sitting there looking at my phone.
Well, if you want to take a bath, it's right there. The shower looks out onto the deck as well. But again, those auto shades come into play.
Oh, by the way, it's a beaver.
That's what I said.
Spell beaver. B-E-E-V-E-R?
B-A-V-E-R.
Oh, that's right. It's B-A. Sorry, beaver.
Yeah.
Not how it sounds, but it's actually, sorry, to be confused with.
But it does have, it's got a washer and dryer. It's fully loaded. But this is a stay for a couple or one person. There's no extra bedrooms. It's not huge.
Would you go to a cabin?
Yeah, I would. Dude, to get away.
But no. Going to a cabin by yourself, it's different than table for one.
No, go to a cabin. You bring your fishing pole. You bring your coffee and your eggs and bacon. You go, you fish all damn day. You come home, you crash out. Nobody bugs you. You can completely disconnect. I love the idea.
I couldn't go to a cabin.
That's because you're a little baby.
I would cry. I just would be like, I would be the needy. That's a lonely drive there. The drive there is always the drive home. The lonely ass drive home. I can't go to a cabin by myself.
You know that it's healthy to be able to spend time with yourself, right?
I try to do that. I eat a lot of food in my car alone.
You're not alone when you have 40,000 people on TikTok watching you.
I know, but my point is, I can go to the movies alone. There are a lot of things I enjoy, but I think a getaway. Okay, I take that back. I'm doing a little bit of a getaway myself in August for Fort Worth, but a getaway like a cabin, I kind of feel like I need somebody to snug up next to. No,
I think sometimes you've got to be able to. You got to be able to roll solo.
Yeah, I guess.
But I think this is a great opportunity for a couple. If I'm going to be honest,
yeah.
Large deck. It's got a fire pit right off the steps.
Yeah.
A lot of outdoor seating options. But nearby, you've got campgrounds, hiking trails, boat docks, swim beach, ton of wildlife. So if you want to get out and take some photos or just enjoy nature, ton to do. Price-wise,
yeah,
great deal. About $150 a night.
That's not bad.
Not for...
You can get a shitty hotel for it's not.
There are security cameras. Don't pee off the deck.
Don't. Did you know that if you do get caught peeing, it's indecent, and you can be charged? I think it's like you. I don't know if you got to go say, hey, by the way, I'm your neighbor and I pee in my backyard. I don't think you have to do that, but it is frowned upon.
Well, if you want more information about the cabin
or the laws against peeing off the deck,
I'm not going to include any laws about the peeing off the deck, but if you want more information about this cabin, we'll include a link in the show notes.
Yes.
And coming up after the break, we're talking about us.
For once. You know, for months now, we've been talking about Thinkability as probably one of the better private nonprofit agencies in Oklahoma.
I think, honestly, hands down, no matter what the group is doing, this Thinkability does a great job across the board.
Yeah.
But I love the specifics of it. They're helping people of all ages with developmental disabilities.
Right.
They've been doing this since 1982.
That's a long time.
It is. They've got a few group homes, but more importantly, they're providing work with people that find difficulty finding work.
Right. I think, you know, in a day and age where community action is kind of becoming almost like the theme of the day.
Mm-hmm.
You look 30 years ago, there wasn't anybody trying to employ people with developmental disabilities or disabilities of any kind. And Thinkability, who are they?
I have no idea. You're making stuff up. And
Don't get off script.
yeah, don't go script. Will Rogers.
It's Dale Rogers.
Okay.
Non-for-profits like Thinkability, Dale Rogers Center in Oklahoma City, who help put people with developmental disabilities, etc., to work. Great programs. But this place,
they've got a lot of options to help out. So we've talked about their community garden, but their garden cafe on Main Street in Duncan, Oklahoma,
right,
have a ton of offerings, that a way for you to help their organization.
Yeah.
That doesn't cost you anything extra.
No.
This
your time, maybe.
They do soup, salads, sandwiches, unique gifts.
Uh-huh.
They're open Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. If you want to help, stop in, buy a sandwich. You're going to eat lunch anyway.
Buy a sandwich, help somebody else.
Absolutely. But if you want more information, check out their website, thinkabilityfirst.com.
We have been inundated, loaded down with feedback.
We have. There's been a ton of feedback.
You remember there was a time for practically begging people, just leave us a 1-star review. Begging people, begging moms, grandma, daughters, stepdaughter. You know what I mean?
There was a time early on we
were begging.
We were a little thirsty.
We were, what do they call it? We were door knocking for dollars.
We were, and now we have people like the Lieutenant Governor of the state of Oklahoma reaches out to us on a regular basis. Last week, he reaches out on Instagram and says, hey guys, keep up the great work promoting Oklahoma. That's it. He just likes what we do.
I don't think it was a CC email.
No.
It was to us.
Yeah, it was
the Lieutenant Governor of the state of Oklahoma.
Yeah.
He's probably the most popular person with the name Governor attached.
He's probably the most popular politician
in Oklahoma.
I'm maybe in the general region in the Southwest.
He doesn't disrupt the apple cart.
I think he does, but he does it in such a way that everybody loves it.
He's so low key.
He is, but I think everybody loves what he does.
We love him.
We do. Some feedback that we need to address.
Yes.
That has been all over the place. Everybody wants to know.
What happened?
I mean, literally, like, I've had 100 comments, emails, instant messages. Too many people to count.
That want to know.
They've been asking who Brett got into a fight with, and was it over, like, one of your reviews?
So, okay. I have told the story probably 100 times, and sometimes 20 times in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So what happened is I've had a cough for a while.
Can you turn your head to the so we can see the...
Where it was?
Yeah. You can still kind of see it, yeah.
So what happened is I was having a coffee.
Uh-huh.
Laying on my side. You've been having coffee
too.
And if you're not careful, they'll literally take your breath away. Because when it's a dry cough, it's one thing if something's coming up.
Yeah.
It's another thing if you're literally just giving away CO2.
Yeah.
So I had to get a coffee. I remember sitting up. I felt like I stood up, but I don't know. The next thing you know, I don't know I'm on the floor, but My eyes are closed. The left side of my face feels like I've been punched.
Okay.
So I go to push up off the blood is pouring out of, I don't know if it's just my nose, but blood's pouring out of my face.
Mm-hmm.
I go to the sink, blood's everywhere. I go, look, I can't tell, but I literally had carpet burn right here.
Yeah.
On my nose. I thought I broke my nose.
Yeah.
I thought for sure I fractured the orbital because it literally.
You looked like hell. You looked like you got drugged through hell.
So there's probably maybe between where my head was originally on the couch to the recliner. I had to have fallen, like my legs have to have buckled.
Yeah.
And then naturally had to have sprung myself forward.
Yeah.
Because I literally dragged myself across the area. So I've got a dog that sheds. So I've got like dog hair. I mean, I look like 9 miles of bad road.
Yeah.
And nothing to fill the pothole. Like it was just bad. So that's what happened. I mean, I kind of wish it was a better story, but
dude, I'm right there with you. I can see why it happened because there've been so many times where I'm coughing and I can't catch my breath.
Yeah.
And I have to stand up or switch positions.
Sure.
So that and if you did that too fast,
oh yeah,
all the blood rushes out away from your head.
Well, and that's what the doctor said.
Yeah.
He goes, probably what happened was a perfect storm of you were coughing.
Yep.
No air, heart rate.
Yep.
And it just kind of went, and the lights went out. It's the scariest thing. I mean, I've passed out in my mom's front yard after too many lunch boxes from Edna's, but it wasn't even. I remember laying down on the. I don't remember anything about what happened. It was scary.
Yeah, this has been a bad flu.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's not showing up on the flu test or whatever, but this is a flu.
It's a flu, not a question about it, because you're not the only, me, you, some people I've talked to, either, I always say that use the stat 1 in 3, but 1 in 3 people have been sick, and it's the same thing. Like
same symptoms,
when you talk to them, and it's the cough is the last thing to go.
Yeah. I'm literally fighting it right this second.
I mean, and I have a sore throat still right here. Still can't hardly hear out of this left ear. It's kind of in and out.
Yeah.
I've tried everything. So yeah, I mean, it's just, that's it. Flu's kicking my ass, or kicked my ass literally. It's I mean, it's just, it's here for the long haul right now.
It is. Well, we have a few more points
Sure.
of feedback that I wanted to touch base on. People have been doing these fountain clips.
Oh, yeah.
Where they can clip out parts of the show.
Uh-huh.
Some of the coolest ideas and some of the neatest things. It's like, oh, I didn't even know I said that. Or,
right.
Yeah, like, I love that. So if you've done something like that,
thank you.
Absolutely thank you.
Yeah.
But if you want us to see it, there's a ton of them in there. So if you want us to see it, send it to us or send us a link to it. We love seeing those. We've also had some interest in the OnlyinOKShow that has come about. One of the largest casino groups that I'm aware of has expressed interest in Harley and Brett doing some live remotes for events.
Yeah.
Which I think we're open to.
We're open to anything. Yeah. Let's go.
We've also talked to one of the largest convenience stores in Oklahoma.
Yeah.
About some of the work that we're doing. So we're looking forward to some of these things opening up some horizons for us, allowing us to do a little more, go a little further, spend a little more time away from here.
Yeah.
So that you can get some live shots of some of these cool places from us.
So I want to circle back.
Yeah.
Okay. First and foremost, what is success? I mean, we can talk about Cafe 75. We can go back over
Mounds, Oklahoma,
but more to I want to say thank you to the listeners, the followers.
Oh yes,
the
crazy.
Fans.
Yeah,
it has been absolutely nuts,
bonkers.
Like, we are so sorry that we haven't been able to respond to every inquiry, query, question, answer. There have been talking about feedback kind of goes into it. There have been so many comments, thousands of comments about a chicken fried steak, to the point where we announced it all live, but we're going to do it again. Backed by popular demand, the next item, the next Best of Oklahoma category, barbecue.
Yeah, we're definitely going to do barbecue.
And I think it's gnarly.
I do want to mention one of the comments that we got from the owners at Cafe 75.
What?
That they went from turning over their restaurant twice a day to 9 times a day.
Yeah.
So basically 4.5 times the amount of business has happened since we started talking about them.
And here's the thing.
That's huge.
Let's talk about that. Not just them specifically, but the mission statement, OK Show.
Mm-hmm.
Now, we can talk about them.
Yeah.
and that's great. But our bread and butter, literally and figuratively, has been from day one.
Mom and pop shops.
Yeah. Cafe 75. Now, nothing against Kindles. They've been a household name for
They're a
30
staple.
years.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Cafe 75, 2 years.
They're killing it.
Tell me right now, in the years that we've been doing, and maybe if we did more of a best of, we'd probably find out who the ride or dies are.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me right now at, I don't know what time it is, 9:01 on a Wednesday night, a more loyal fan base in Cafe.
Oh yeah, no, 100%. Those people are like ride or dies. Cut you if you say something bad about Cafe 75. Yeah, super pumped.
And that's another reason why to connect to the community. People are passionate about their favorites.
Yeah.
And again, kind of taking from what me and Dee at Kindles were talking about, it really isn't about best is fun.
Yeah.
When you say you're the best,
right.
Who doesn't want to hear that?
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, it's really about it's about best.
Yeah.
I think if more people could drive to Mountains, Oklahoma, they would. I think there are going to be some. They're like,
I think there already are.
There already are.
And I think that's kind of what we're going for. And you know what? For us, the thing that helps us out a lot and helps us continue with what we're doing, when you go to these places, tell them.
Yeah.
Brett and Harley sent you. We're here because of the OnlyinOKShow.
Yeah.
I mean, that makes all the difference for you and I. So,
100%.
If you like what we're doing, tell somebody.
Tell somebody. Please like, love, share, follow for more. It's the OnlyinOKShow. New episodes, new content, new contests. We're moving some things around. 2025
is going to be huge.
It's going to be huge.
Well, this has been the OnlyinOKShow. I am Harley.
And I'm Brett.
And we're out of here.
Peace out.